Miami Heat offense again, talented, because not only Jimmy Butler leading the way, but 6 others in double figures here in the finals. But tonight, completely steamrolled by this defensive clinic put on by the Lakers. TV, the Miami Heat offense again, talented, because not only Jimmy Butler leading the way, but 6 others in double figures here in the finals. But tonight, completely steamrolled by this defensive clinic put on by the Lakers. Fourth quarter underway, 87-58. The Heat with that magnificent Game 5 victory, surviving at the end to hold on. And the Lakers talk about the ultimate response to a tough playoff loss. Dragic trips up a little bit, gets it to Adebayo. Kelly Olynyk knocks down a 3. Olynyk, who had some good moments earlier in the series when Adebayo got hurt, and kind of out of the rotation last couple of games. Markieff Morris. Jumper won't go, the tip misses. Dragic has it. Dragic is going to be a free agent this offseason. Beautiful pass to Adebayo. Those two have been doing that all throughout these playoffs. And certainly the Heat sorely missed Dragic.
You have to lose and have frustrated nights in order to develop and understand the adjustments that you have to make individually and collectively.
Danny Green knocks down a 3. It's so good to see. As Green in double figures, 11 points. That's his third three-pointer. Lead back up to 25. Dragic, Butler, and Hero. Hero throws it up and in. James setting it up. He has run the show with precision tonight. Kyle Kuzma tried the dunk. He thought he got hit. So did Frank Vogel as the Heat come the other way. Short jumper is good. And Frank Vogel calls timeout.
About a picture of Jimmy Butler being a champion before he was a champion. To me, that's a championship team before they're a championship team. I just love the way they conduct their business.
Totally agree.
Well, they have been just exceptional here in the postseason. Green shot won't go. Davis on the tip. They open up their playoffs. They swept the Indiana Pacers, then knocked off the Milwaukee Bucks, a team that had the best record in the NBA in the regular season in 5 games. Hard-fought series against the Celtics, but they knocked them off in 6 games. And here, after falling behind 0-2 in this series, losing 2 of their best players and 2 starters to injury in Game 1, got it to 3-2 as Olynyk shot won't go. Davis the rebound. So the Lakers put on this spectacular defensive show here in Game 6. Davis throws it up. Shot won't go, but a foul. And he'll shoot free throws. Eric Spoelstra, this is his... Sometimes it's hard to believe. It's already his 12th year as a head coach, but it's his 25th year with the Heat. As we've talked about, began as a video.
Be like the Spurs, be like the Jazz, and then they do nothing like those teams. You know, when there are down times in Miami, they don't blame the coach. They haven't made the playoffs 3 of the last 5 years. He was never in trouble.
Adebayo misses a 24-second violation. By the way, he's going to be 50 in November. He looks about 10 years.
That should not be allowed. He looks too good.
Have you seen the mirror lately?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, don't look so down on yourself, man.
Looking good, yeah.
Kyle Kuzma cannot connect. Fight inside. Davis turns, comes up short. Adebayo the rebound as we're approaching the midway point. Good defense from Caldwell Pope. We're talking about Hero's problem on offensively. Part of that to do with the defense against him. Caldwell Pope has been terrific defensively as Olynyk flips it back up and in.
Not just defensively, but has made timely shots during the course of these playoffs. A guy that last year Laker Nation was frustrated with his play, and at times this year upset. He actually was booed early in the season in LA.
Had a slow start to the year. Adebayo inside, bounces around and drops in.
And a really nice look by Duncan Robinson, who is, from the start of the bubble to the end, he's improved defensively, he's improved as a passer as he draws more attention.
LeBron James putting on the finishing touches as he knocks down the three-pointer. There's under 5.5 remaining. Hero inside, Bam Adebayo throws it up and in. Adebayo putting up big numbers in a blowout loss. 25 points and 9 rebounds. This is going to be a painful way for the Heat season to come to an end. And for a franchise with 3 championship teams, this is going to be one of those teams that the fans remember for a long, long time, despite the fact that they fell short of their goal. Caldwell Pope can't connect. Adebayo pulls down another rebound. And James throws it too far ahead. Davis can't get it and throws it out of the verge of his 4th NBA championship with his 3rd different team. Duncan Robinson looking for an open teammate. Olynyk's not going to get it off in time, and a 24-second violation. As we hit the 4-minute mark. LeBron James throws it down. Again, they had a 6-year drought of not making the pick. Blazers were picked by some to upset the Lakers in the first round.
Well, if you're talking top to bottom, they are the champions, but they are not the most talented team in the league. But give them credit. They fought adversity, defended at a high level, they embraced their role, and great leadership and the job done by Frank Vogel and the rest of the Cavs.
They're going to finish the playoffs 16-5. They beat Portland, Houston, and Denver all in 5 games. As LeBron James ready to celebrate, and they'll vanquish. As we're under 3 minutes remaining, they are ready to celebrate in Los Angeles and certainly here in the bubble with the Laker people. As Tyler Hero knocks down the 3.
Well, Mike, you're right. The challenges of the bubble, not just on the court, but to me, even more so off the court.
And this one has to be so satisfying for LeBron James. He missed the playoffs last year because of the injury during the season. Lakers did not make it. There was talk about other players surpassing him as the best teams. James wants to finish off with a 3. Instead, he'll go inside, lay it up and in. As we hit 2 minutes remaining here in Game 6.
If I'm Frank Vogel, I'm taking LeBron James and Anthony Davis out of this ballgame now. Take a bow. Well-deserved, champs.
Olynyk throws it up and in. Some substitutions ready to come in.
Just throw the ball out of bounds to get him out.
Says the guy who preaches play the right way.
Yeah, you're right. I just don't want a timeout, a needless timeout.
Kendrick Nunn knocks down the 3. And now Frank Vogel calls a timeout. LeBron James will come out of the game. And the emotion all over the Lakers' faces. Quinn Cook, who won a championship with the Golden State Warriors, now here in L.A. with a hug for the leader of the Lakers. And Rajon Rondo, so instrumental in the playoffs, coming off the bench. An elite performance here in Game 6. You guys always talk about all the hard work from starts back in training camp. A training camp that was over a year ago that began. And what has been the longest season in NBA history.
But I want to take a moment. Tough year in LA. They win the championship. I just want to shout out Vanessa Bryant and the Bryant girls. Thankful for your husband's example his leadership, his guidance. This team, the Laker team as champion, leaves their huddle and says 1, 2, 3, Mamba. I just hope that this puts a smile on their face, understanding the impact. Thank you.
You know, Mark, it's going to be a wonderful celebration for the Laker fans, but as you mentioned, the last time they all came together was back in January, and it was in profound sadness with the loss of Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and those 7 others. But tonight, the Laker fans can unite in joy as they celebrate a title. Under a minute remaining. And what a way to close out this championship season. As you see, Davis and James, it's all coming out. You know, to me, one of the great pleasures of this job every year is watching they become little kids again. When that title is realized, when it's finally over, and all the work, all the sweat, all the practices, all the travel, and in this case, all this time in the bubble ends up with what they all set out for as their #1 and only goal.
You know what? Each guy invested, and LeBron is thinking, I promised this guy this. I told him that things would be different. And to finish it off, they all should be extremely proud.
Well, Leonard puts it up and in. Caruso will bring it up. LeBron James already celebrating. I'm sure they are back in Los Angeles again. That's Dwight Howard knocks down a three-pointer. There's the exclamation point. And the Heat will just bring it up. As the Lakers will win Game 6. And now Cook can just dribble it out.
And J.R. Smith already shirtless.
Final seconds here in this NBA season. The respect from those two